Hey guys, well we all welcome to My Way Tarot. So this will be Gemini's reading for love, career and finance for the 17th to the 31st of July 2023. This will be split into two parts. So first of all it will be love in the first part, and then the second part will be the career and finance, and then we'll use an angel answers oracle to close off the reading. So if you have a question in mind that comes up throughout the reading that you would like to ask, you could ask this at the end and we'll get advice and guidance and some reassurance for you in relation to that particular question. Now, with the first part in relation to love, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own sense of discernment with the messages, and please do not force with anything too fit. So please look into the sun, moon, rising and Venus placements of yourself or potentially your love interest if you happen to know of these, so you get a fuller scope of what's potentially going on in this bi-weekly period. Okay, guys? So we're going to start off with the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's get into this, shall we? So Angels of Love and Light, can we please get clear and concise messages for love? Please and thank you for Gemini. What are they needing to know for this period of time from the 17th to the 31st of July 2023? I nearly said January then, so somebody could be dealing with an individual that has a January birthday. Okay, quite potentially here. So let's get into this. Just cutting up the deck for you now. So how I'm going to read this is for your love interest. I'm going to be looking into their side here with how they're feeling about you and the connection. Then I'll be looking at you and your side, and then I'll do the mutual energy, but obviously this can be switched around, so however this resonates, okay? So let's get into this. What can we get for love, please and thank you, for the 17th to the 31st of July 2023? What can we get for Gemini, please and thank you? The Ten of Swords. How's your love interest feeling? Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords, wow, and the Hanged One. Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Okay. Two aces wanted to come through. So let's see how you're feeling on this side. What's the energies of how is Gemini feeling on this side? We have strong air and water coming through here for your love interest. How's Gemini feeling over here? How's Gemini feeling? Knight of Wands. How's Gemini feeling? How are they feeling? The viewer feeling. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, and one more card. Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Taurus energy could be significant as well, and we do have some fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups with the Eight of Swords. Okay. And then the Queen of Wands. More fire and water coming through. What I'm feeling predominantly here is that this person that you're dealing with is, I was hearing the word desperate actually. They're desperate for a new beginning. And they're trying to stay positive. They're trying to be optimistic. This person has definitely gone through a lot. Potentially they may have gone through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. Or they've had this epiphany whereby they've now kind of had this major realization that you are the one that they love, and they know that they have hurt you or have upset you with how they may have conducted themselves previously. You, on the other hand, are trying to move on forward passionately, um, and trying to focus on other things that make you feel good. Yes, you would like to have a commitment with this person. You see this person as your soulmate, someone that you may have shared a past life connection with, or maybe even your divine counterpart, your twin flame. You are being quite discreet right now, okay, with whatever actions that you're taking in relation to maybe your work, your career. I don't feel like I'm getting any kind of sneaky link kind of vibes from you at all. I feel like you have people that are interested and that are wanting to come out to see you, okay? But I feel ultimately you're kind of holding out for this someone special, because you know in your heart of hearts that this is a very deep connection that you share with this person, and what you share with this person is not something that can be easily replicated with someone else. And I feel that you may have tried to kind of move on in a romantic sense with other people in the past. And I feel that maybe you're keeping your options open to a certain extent, but I feel predominantly you know and realize that the people around you, um, they're not necessarily going to be a great suit for you. You know this deep down. You know that there probably isn't much point with a few of the people that have been making themselves available to you. I'm getting more recently. And the reason being is because I feel that you are hung up on this person. And the reason you're hung up on this person is because you feel this deep spiritual connection with this person and you do not want to give that up. Interestingly, this person does not want to give up on this connection with you. They know that they have to kind of bide their time and they have to kind of figure out what they want to say to you and to confess the deeper feelings that they feel and express some sort of heartache that they have been through with previous situations, romantically or otherwise, and to have that sense of vulnerability with you. And you also know that you have to be vulnerable with this person, and this really kind of stresses you out as well, because I feel that you may have also been vulnerable in the past and it was taken advantage of by someone. Potentially this person, but if not this person, then it could be others. And I feel like there has been this sense of overall upset between you both with how this connection has unfolded in the way that it has. I feel that you're still very passionate about this person. You care deeply for them. You miss them. And of course, you would like them to come around and to be able to open up to you. This person knows that they have to sacrifice certain things in their life in order to be able to have the new beginning that they truly do want for themselves and they want with this connection with you. This person knows that you are only really holding out for someone who is going to make a solid commitment with you. And you are kind of communicating to others, whether directly or even energetically, that you're not going to be dealing with anyone who's coming in to try to mess you around, because you've gone through too much as it is. And I feel like this person really does know and understand that when they do come back around, because they will, they have to do things in a different manner. They have to communicate with you in a different manner. They have to be a lot more mindful of their actions and have this realization that there are consequences for their actions. But this person has very deep feelings for you. And I feel like you've done the best that you could, or you have done, with the circumstances that you're in, with whatever you've got going on in your life. And I feel like you're kind of at the end of your tether here, really looking forward to having a new beginning. And of course, you would love this to be in love as well. And I feel like it's very much here for you because this person has their eyes on you and they are very much awoken to the fact that you have been sad by the whole ordeal, is the best way I can put it. But let's look into the mutual energy here and see what else is going on. What's the mutual energy here, please and thank you? What's the mutual energy for this connection? Wow, Ace of Wands. 3 aces have come out, guys. With the King of Wands. We saw the Queen of Wands earlier, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, or they just have strong fire placements in their chart, but you both want action on this. You both want to have the movement forward. You both feel this innate chemistry with each other and have waited a while to be able to have this kind of take off between the two of you. Death card. Scorpio energy with the High Priestess. You're both very tapped in, I'm feeling, okay, into the energies of this connection. 10 of Pentacles. You both are secretly wanting and desiring of the same thing, okay? Fantasizing about what it would be like to have a solid, steady commitment and to completely transform this. Libra energy and Cancer energy could be significant as well. Yeah, with the Tower. Aries and Scorpio, you've been wondering when things are going to be kind of rolling out for you. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of sudden upheaval that will soon occur. But I feel that ultimately you'll be grateful for the upheaval, even if it does seem to be relatively confusing at this time, or things are not ultimately as clear as you would like them to be. Everything will kind of be revealed to you relatively soon. 77 or 777 could be very significant here. With the Sun, Leo energy, yeah, everything's going to be cleared up for you. Virgo energy with the Hermit. Maybe there's going to be some really strong transformative energy through Leo season to Virgo season, okay? I'm getting Venus retrograde, so it may be worthwhile having a look into seeing how the Venus retrograde over the next few weeks or couple months is going to be affecting you. Yeah, it might be worthwhile to kind of take some time to educate yourself about this and what you need to be aware on. Here with the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. And look, we have Justice coming through as well. This will be for the 17th to the 31st of July. And I do believe that we have the transition of the North and South node moving from Taurus and Scorpio into Aries and Libra. So this may have a huge significance on your love life as well over the next 18 months, so a year and a half or so, okay? So there could be strong implications to do with the 7th house, okay? To do with relationships. But you both are looking at each other from afar, wanting to communicate, wanting to bring in harmony and balance. Look at this, we have the Emperor, Aries energy, but also Divine Masculine and the World. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius coming through with the Tower. I'm getting this overall feeling that there is a lot more worry going on about this connection than there needs to be, than necessary. Everything is kind of working out in the way that it needs to, but obviously it's very challenging when we don't kind of know of everything ahead of us immediately. This person is keeping tabs on you, you're keeping tabs on this person, you both want of the same thing. Also, there's the sense of wanting to ask each other or be upfront. Well, is there anyone else that you're dealing with? Are you dating anyone else? Are you seeing anyone else? Or if you were to get together with me, would you want to be exclusive, or would you want to, date other people as well at the same time? Or are you cutting those people out? There's going to be a few questions that are asked here, but I feel like it will be essential. But there is a sense of being slightly scared of asking of these questions and being up in one's head a little bit. But I feel like you kind of want to cut through the BS here and just know exactly where you stand with each other. And sometimes, you need to have the harder conversations with each other. And I ultimately get that this person may reach out and send you a message because I feel like they'll have to kind of know what's going on with you. But I'm getting this overall impression that they are most likely single and you're most likely single at this point in time, or will be single, will be getting single if there has been a breakdown of potentially a karmic connection of sorts. I do believe that that is going to be more significant and more likely as we get into this Venus retrograde kind of energy. There will be breakups and there will be major transformations in relation to connections and what do we truly want out of our love lives, and also what do they really truly bring for us in relation to value. And it's about better understanding ourselves and what we truly hold as important for us. So I'm getting this overall impression that you're still looking back at this person and they're still kind of looking back at you. So there may have been a walking away at one point, but I feel like ultimately you both have been stuck on each other, even though you have tried to kind of potentially cut ties or move on or do off something, but you're just brought back together. And I'm getting by the soul, okay? And I'm hearing the heart wants what it wants, the soul wants what it wants. But potentially there has been difficulties because the ego has been a predominant kind of player here in relation to all of this. And so there's a sense of needing to go through an ego death. And I feel like you both have had to kind of put your ego at the door here and kind of close the door in order for you both to get to having of this conversation and really showing of yourselves, okay? Getting down to the bare bones of a situation. And yes, it's going to leave you both relatively vulnerable and very open. But I feel like you know that you've been called to do this, the both of you, and you both kind of want to kind of put it all out there. But of course, it's scary. It's the fear of the sense of the unknown of what's going to happen next. But I feel ultimately this person actually has very good intentions with you. And it's difficult because you may not necessarily see these intentions because there may have been, the distance between you or what have you. So yes, of course, you're going to be more cautious, but I feel like this person does expect that. They expect that, okay? But sevens, ones, and 10 and threes could be highly significant, maybe even fives as well. But that's going to be the end of the extended, the end of the love portion of your reading. If you're interested in the extended, I will kind of put a link in the description box below for the extended reading for you, Gemini, and it will obviously carry on with the clarifying of the cards with other decks and some oracle messages, and we'll also do the same for the career and financial aspect of your reading. So that would be quite exciting. So if you are interested, then please take a look in the description box and it will take you to a website called Gumroad. Okay, guys? But anyway, just give me a few moments to kind of clear the energy and we'll get straight into your career and financial aspect of your reading for the 17th to the 31st of July 2023. Thank you. Hey Gemini, so welcome to the career and finance portion of your reading. So we're using the same deck here, the Modern Witch Tarot, and so we may as well get into it. So if you have a clearer idea of what you would like to ask as a question at the end of the reading, please bear that in mind as we go through this, and then you can ask this at the end, okay guys? So Angels of Love and Light, could you please get clear and concise messages for career and finance in relation to the 17th to the 31st of July 2023. Now guys, I've just done the extended for the love portion of your reading and it was genuinely beautiful. So I'm very, very excited to kind of do this for you and then put the link out for the extended reading, as I truly believe that you'll find a lot of value from this. It was a really beautiful spread. Okay, so let's see what's happening with your career and finance to kind of top it off. Okay, so let's cut up the deck and we'll get into this. Okay, beautiful guys, the Emperor. Wow. Okay, Aries energy, but this is like major boss mode. Okay, if you're wanting one of the majors to come out in relation to work, career, finance, you want this one. You do want this card. I mean, this is incredible. So there's a sense of like really feeling strong and confident. Okay, I'm getting the main character kind of vibe. So you may be kind of working on your solar plexus potential, like your solar plexus potentially at this time, like your chakra. And I feel like this actually is really working out beautifully for you if that's a message that resonates. Fabulous. So we have the Three of Wands. I'm just going to let the cards kind of fall and see where they land, as this will help give me some other messages in relation to what's going on for you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Magician, wow. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and the Moon showing through, Pisces energy. You have some major manifestations coming in for you that you do not see coming. I'm getting, new contracts being written up for you. You're being talked about in rooms basically that you've never even stepped in. You may be receiving a huge bonus, okay, in relation to the current job that you're working in. If that's not necessarily the case, then I'm getting the sense of having more flexibility with your work-life balance. And you're very excited about the future, and you should be, because I feel like I'm getting full steam ahead. There is the sense of your life completely turning around for you in your favor, and it's like what dreams are made of, as cheesy as that sounds. Like your ships have come in and you've been waiting a long time for this. Maybe you've been working on building on a solid foundation, potentially if you're self-employed here. But if you're not self-employed, then you're looking to become self-employed, maybe an entrepreneur. Or if you are working with a company, then you are leveling up so that you can take more of a managerial role. If that is something that resonates or something that you wish for. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. If you thought all the time that you've been kind of taking care of yourself and nurturing these kind of seeds of intention in order to kind of really grow and flourish and to become the best version of yourself, it may have been in the last 7 years, potentially, I want to say, okay, for some of you, or the past few months, even few months, or the past 7 years. You may have been trying to get yourself established or trying to figure out which direction to go in. And I feel that you may have thought, oh, well, it's all for nothing. It's not going to work out. And you may have had a few things kind of sprout for you and work in your favor, but I'm getting few and far between. But it's been a real labor of love for you to get to where you are now. And I feel that it's not been an overnight thing, but I'm getting this overall impression that your turnaround, your breakthrough is going to be an overnight thing. So it's going to go from you waiting forever for something miraculous to happen, and all of a sudden it does, and it's a bit overwhelming. Yeah, King of Swords, there's your energy, Gemini. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you're going to have to get a lawyer or a solicitor or a financial advisor here who is definitely going to help you or assist you with a contract that you're receiving, okay? Whether that is if you're going up with the next kind of position in a job role, or you're taking, a new job here, you need to make sure that you kind of know exactly what you're getting from this particular position, but it's going to make you very happy here. It's going to give you the stability that you've wanted with the Ten of Cups. A better work-life balance. Maybe you'll have time to actually, focus on maybe starting a family or just getting closer to your family because you have more time to spend with them. Because the fact is that you're not kind of working 24/7, kind of hustling, as it were, to get to where you want to get to so that you can eventually take off. But I feel like something is just going to fall in your lap. It's going to fall in your lap, and there's this major transformation happening in relation to your career and your finances that is very much welcomed by you. But I'm getting a little indication here that potentially there may have been some sort of fear of failure in the past, or fear of success even. And so therefore you may be kind of looking at how you think of things in relation to, your work. And I'm getting this overall indication that there may have been the tendency to be a little bit of a perfectionist. Everything has to be done in a certain way. And obviously, yes, of course, it's important to have things the way that we want them, to give off the best first impression. But I'm getting this overall feeling of that's good to a certain point, but then you just have to put yourself out there. You just have to go for it. You have to kind of bite the bullet and go, do you know what? I'm capable of doing this. You were coming through as magician, King of Swords, and Emperor energy, and the Knight of Swords. So, you've got this covered. You're incredibly intelligent. You're very smart. You're very, very much strategic, which is a good thing. You're definitely not someone who's kind of all flighty here and just goes, for whatever opportunity that's coming forward towards you. You're definitely kind of looking at things from a more objective standpoint, but also you're taking into consideration if this is what you truly want, and if it's really going to kind of fuel to the fact of how you're going to be achieving that overall happiness for your sense of emotional fulfillment and stability within your life. And this is a really amazing thing, guys. This is really beautiful. So very strong masculine energy coming through, by the way. So you could be yourself a masculine, but doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. So I just feel like you've been in this kind of, masculine kind of mode. It's all about getting things done, okay? And you may have been a little bit unsure about kind of doing of certain tasks, but I feel that I'm getting the sense of learning as you go, and you're getting more confident, more comfortable about doing of this. You know, it doesn't have to be right first time, okay? It's always got to be the sense of trial and error and being patient with ourselves and not kind of get too stressed about things. What else here? Everything is fine, Ten of Swords. You've been through a lot of struggles, but I feel like ultimately you're coming out the other side. You really are. As I say that, the Wheel of Fortune coming out together, fabulous energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. You know, this is where you have been, you know, feeling like you've been forgotten here, but it just wasn't your time. But you're coming into your timing right now with divine timing. 10-10 could be very significant for you, as I say about divine timing. And then we have judgment, and we have this angel here, you know, all part of the divine plan. And I feel like you kind of know of this, but it still has not been easy. You know, you've still been up in your head about things, but you're about to really come into your own here. But I feel like something's being hidden from you on purpose, because I feel like you're someone who's very intuitive. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups, with the Six of Cups. Some of you may be actually getting ready to move, maybe relocate here. Maybe you've had to make a decision in the past where you've had to sacrifice not starting of a family or having a family in the past, and you may have thought, well, I would rather, you know, focus on my work or kind of building up my coin here. Maybe you just never felt like it was the right time, or I can't have both. But I'm here to let you know that you can have both. You can do both. Okay, you can do both and have both. But I feel like you're finally going to be receiving some sort of support here. And this is very much welcomed. So you're going to get very busy. Very, very busy, but it's nothing that you can't handle, guys. Yeah, the Hermit. You've been kind of in hiding for a little while now with this Virgo energy. And then we have your energy here. Wow, I was getting your energy here with this Hanged Pisces energy. So yes, I'm getting a strong Pisces kind of individual, someone who has strong Pisces placements, who could be quite spiritual, maybe, who you could be going forward to asking some sort of advice for. Or maybe you're this Pisces, but you have Gemini placements. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's definitely a questioning about maybe someone's spiritual awakening here and how they've managed to turn it into a career. And someone has felt a little bit in their head about, you know, they may be a bit strapped for cash if they were to make this transition. But yeah, with the Page of Pentacles, they may be starting off, you know, with not very much. Or maybe they want some advice from you, potentially, if you've gone through all this already, but then you've bossed up and become this Queen of Wands as well. With the Lovers, there's your energy, Gemini. So yeah, I feel like someone is wanting to ask something of you about your personal experiences, and it's got a direct indication to do with your spiritual nature, but also your work. So you could be a healer or a light worker of sorts, or maybe there's a realization that you may be one of these things. Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Look, you've gone from this position of feeling like you haven't had very much, but you're about to elevate here into this status. But it's taken a lot of work for you to get there, but you're going to be celebrating soon. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming through as well now. Yeah, I just broke up the deck and I got the Six of Pentacles. There may be some sort of gift or a windfall of money coming in for you relatively soon. You are most likely going to be hired for a job. Maybe here, look, with the Chariot. There's the last few days of Cancer season, okay? Could be significant, or there could be a Cancer energy that's approaching you about this opportunity. You may need to go and meet off this person. Breaking up the deck again, the King of Pentacles. This person could be doing pretty well for themselves, quite affluent, and they want to see you, I'm hearing, see you win and see you do very well for yourself. So you could be receiving support from someone who has a very strong foundation, and they kind of want to show you the ropes and how you could do this for yourself. But obviously, you know, they're not gonna kind of like be there every step of the way, but they're certainly going to point you in the right direction or give you some very solid advice or guidance that is going to assist you. And if you did need someone to kind of call upon or talk to or email, they would actually be there. So I'm getting like maybe a mentor energy as well, or maybe a teacher of sorts. And I'm even getting the indication that some of you may actually have been the student, but you're becoming a teacher, and then someone's coming forward towards you and they want to see, you know, how you've gone through what you've gone through and how you've tradition, like I'm getting changed tradition. I'm getting not, or you've gone from something quite traditional, maybe in relation to your work, but yet you've changed it and you've gone a little bit left field. So I feel like that's a specific message for someone. Okay, but what I will do as I go into the extended reading, obviously I'll have all these cards kind of neatly placed out and we'll be clarifying these. But if you have your question ready, we will use the angel answers and we will get that answer for you. Okay, guys? So 1010 could be hugely significant. You could be seeing 2s, 4s, 5s, and 9s as well, and maybe 1111 or 111. And I'm getting 717, 711. So maybe the 17th of July is going to be hugely significant for you. Okay. But if you have that question in mind, what can we get here, please, for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini, please and thank you? What's going on for Gemini, please and thank you? What do they need to know? What answers can you give them, please and thank you? Angels of love and light. What messages, angels, can you give them, please and thank you? Compromise. I've been told to pull 2 more, okay? In the near future, within the next few months. Wow, okay. And then ask for help from others. Beautiful. So if people are offering of help, okay, don't be too proud in accepting of this help, because I feel like you've been asking for this and potentially you've been wanting to show that you can kind of do it on your own. There could be a sense of being very like hyper independent here, but I feel ultimately in order for you to be in that receiving mode, okay, to have these potential blessings coming in, there's a sense of having to make this shift within ourselves from being in this strong masculine energy to then kind of just balancing the scales a little bit and becoming more in your feminine energy, or having like the nice mix of both masculine and feminine within. And that's really going to help kind of getting to where you're wanting to get to. I feel that very strongly for you. But as I've said previously, in the love portion of the reading, if you are interested in the extended, then please feel free to check out the link in the description box below. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. If you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments relatively soon. So thank you. And also, just kind of letting you know, guys, I do post pretty regularly. So if you have the notification bell turned on, you'll get an alert as to when I've uploaded a video or I've made some sort of update to do with the channel or posted on the community board. This would be greatly appreciated if you could do this so you don't miss out. And last but not least, I just want to say a special thank you to those of you who have recently purchased the new levels of membership. This has been really incredible and I'm so grateful for you. I do have the latest level of membership, which is the Cosmic Collective, which actually includes unlimited access to all the readings for the previous memberships, but also these extended readings if you would like to have access to more than one. And also I do like a next 72 hours reading as well for the elements in that particular membership. And there's also a link in the description box below for the memberships if you would like to check it out as well. So thank you. But if you would just like the normal extended, then there is an individual link there available. So thank you. But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Thank you again for being here and spending time with us today. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys. What can we get here, please, for Gemini? What's going on? Thank you. I love you. Look, this person couldn't make it any clearer to you that they love you. You love them. They love you. I mean, look, we have the Ace of Cups here twice. That is the truth. The truth is that they truly love you. Okay, so that seems pretty good. Let's go for the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Gemini, look, your card came out. Look, oh, I love it. Things are working out in your favor. The energy is strong, guys. I mean, energy doesn't lie. Oh my gosh, with Justice. Things are finally balancing out for you. How beautiful was that? Honestly, that was just so poetic. I love it when Spirit does that, so thank you so much for doing that for me. Thank you. What else, please, with the Wheel of Fortune?